Off the play fake, Cousins. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, check, lucky.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz able to find Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Try to lay one up deep.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete to Dotson.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coach?
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Buying time to his left. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
From the 38, Wentz.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz.
Samuel bringing in the slant. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Wentz. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Now Wentz. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Being chased out left. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they take it over, we step aside. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins dancing to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Let's go. Let's hit this ball.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And Cook has it, left side.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Chase Young showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Cousins now from the 50. Lets it fly for Thielen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Wentz now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Check 50. Check 50. Check out. Watch the eye. Whip.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That one goes for 36 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Wentz pass complete here to Dotson.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Now Wentz again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
Heineke.
Touchdown!
Logan Thomas.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Here's Wentz to throw.
And returns it right back to Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the Commanders are an extra point away from going up by 30. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there, 21 yards the play.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Tackle made by Chase Young. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a terrific return here, as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And